Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you TV Bros. It has all the channels. I'm going to show you its DVR capabilities, and I'm going to show you the guide. So first, let's dive into some of the channels. I'm going to click on Live TV, and this is what it's going to look like, whether it's on your Fire Stick, on your NVIDIA Shield, or any capable Android device. Even your cell phone would work, tablet, whichever. If we click into all, we can see all the channels that are up, and as you see, there are several. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop it, um, mostly because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down the volume, actually, and we'll continue from there. So I'm going to jump back in, and just so that you can see some of the channels, we got BET, we got Bravo, Cartoon Network, Cinemax, Movie Max, CNN, Discovery, Disney, Epix, Food. We got it all. Every HBO, every channel you can think of. We have channels in Spanish para toda la gente que hablan el español, para sus papás, for everyone who has parents that speak Spanish. We have the UK channels. We have the regional channels, which are your local channels. We have the NFL Sunday Ticket, the NBA League Pass, MLB Extra Innings, NHL Center Ice. We got ESPN Plus. This is really awesome. I know that fight that Ken Velasquez did last week was on here. Whenever the content is on, of course, it populates. We got music choice. We got adult. You can also get packages without adult if you choose. But if you do choose adult, there is if you come into settings, you can actually come in and add some parental controls. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how the EPG works, which is your guide. If I click on that, it'll load up the guide, and I can go into the specific channels that I would like. And as you can see, there is a full-on guide. If I wanted to watch a movie, I could just click on Walking Tall, and it'll take me right to it. And then I can go back, bring me right back to my guide. I can go through channels and pick movies, pick TV shows, whichever I would like. And they work. These channels are just great. I mean, and there's so many. There are so many channels. You'll never be bored. Okay. The last part of this, so I've showed you the way the channels to get in through here, the channels with the guide. I've showed you how to do parental control. The last thing I wanted to show you is how to do the recordings. So I'm going to go ahead and come in through over here this time through the live TV. And I'm going to go to, let's just say, the USA channels. And I'm going to go ahead and let's pretend I wanted to record Rocky. I'm going to click and hold on my channel. I'm going to click on Start Recording. I can name this to my movie. I can put Rocky. And I'm going to put the duration. So you put, 2 hours just in case. You can always stop the recording afterwards. I would put 120 if I wanted to put 2 hours, and so on and so forth. They're calculated in minutes. I'm going to put 1 for the sake of this example, just so I can show you what the playback is going to look like. So I'll hit Start Recording, and I'll start recording. While that's recording, though, I'm going to go ahead and change the channel. I'll put it on, Animal Planet. And even as it's playing through Animal Planet, I'll show you in a second that it's recording Rocky, and it's not recording. It's not a screen capture because you're not going to see the guide. It's just going to record your movie, but you'll see that it will be recording, and it says here that I have completed my recording. So if I come back, I click on recordings. Here would be my Rocky file. So if I click on it and play it, here we go. And so here what you're looking at is just a minute of Rocky. I'm going to go ahead and push back. And so here's where you would have all your recordings. And the last thing I really wanted to show you that's important would be creating a favorites list. Let's face it, some of us watch 3 channels, 4 channels, 5 channels. Some of us may watch 100 channels. Whatever the case may be, we want those in a special place where we only watch those channels. I don't want to flick through 500 cinemas, or I don't want to flick through 400 channels just to go from Animal Planet to Bravo. So what I'll do is I'll come into my live TV and I'll go ahead and go to my channels. And let's say I wanted to add ABC. I'll add that to my favorites. I'll scroll down and let's go ahead and do Cartoon Network, and I'll add that to my favorites, and I'll add Cinemax to my favorites. If I click back and I come into my favorites, of course, that's where my channels are going to be. So now I can simply flick through my channels and I can enjoy my particular favorite channels. Guys, this service is great. I'm telling you right now, it's no BS. Cut the cord. How many of us are paying $120 on a cable bill and for only those 3 channels that we like? We offer reasonable prices, a great service, and you always have customer service if needed.